Hey friends, welcome back. On today's video, we've got a little bit of a weird service call here. So this is an XLR assembly out of a Hosa PDR 369 12-channel XLR patch bay. And one of the audio engineers that works for the band managed to get this XLR stuck in it. So this is the tip of one of our Whirlwind 12-channel IEM snakes. And they got it stuck in this patch panel, so as you can see, the release does not open up. So I desoldered this for the sake of time. So here is how you take this apart. If you look at the back here, angle is just right. If you look at where the tip of my tweezers are pointing, there's a little teeny tiny pin, and that's what's, let the camera focus on that, and that's what's preventing this release tab from going back. So if you can just take some tweezers and poke around in there, you can grab the pin, squeeze it, and you can do this. So if you just grab it, sort of pull it down, rock it around, and see if you can get this release to go in. There you go, and then it comes out. So what I did was I stuck it in there, grabbed the pin, and pulled it down. So that's what you want to do to get this out of here. So you can tell by this XLR barrel that people have been wrenching on this thing trying to get it out. So we'll return this back to its snake. In the meantime, this is a, how do you say this? De Juan XLR connector. All right, we're gonna replace this with a Neutrik. So here's the end. I already checked with a multimeter what these pins are. Red is hot, that's pin 2. This kind of tan color is pin 3, that's our cold, and then the brown or the black is our ground. So look at that. There's our Neutrik DL series. Although actually, oops, this is the wrong gender. We're not going to use this one. How about this one? There's my super high sound effects. This is a really high budget channel here. All right, so let's tin these real quick. And by tin, I mean put solder in. So this video also assumes that you know how to solder. I suppose I should probably make a solder demo video. Although I also feel like soldering is one of those things that in the comments, everyone has their own way of sort of doing it. And this is how I do it. This is also a rosin core solder, PS. So for anybody who is saying, you need flux, it's rosin core solder, guys. There's flux in there. Okay, pop this. So we're tinned. We'll pop this guy out of the way real quick. We'll bring our assembly in. I'm gonna pre-cut some heat shrink here. You don't really need heat shrink, but style points for the approximately no people that will ever open up this panel and see it again. But hey, this is quality YouTube entertainment. You guys came for the heat shrink content, right? Man, Billy's hilarious. He says really random stuff, and he uses a gratuitous amount of heat shrink. I know what you want. Oops. Ah, oh, I'm all thumbs today. Okay, so our right-hand side, this is pin 1. So let's do that guy first. There's enough solder on here that I don't have to re-tin this wire. So we'll just heat this guy up. Messy Desk Productions as per normal. The desk is not clean. Heat this guy up. Stick that in there. Bring our heat shrink up. Oh, actually, that heat shrink's a little too small. Pin 3. There's that guy. Oops. Going too fast. 3, and here's pin 2. Alright, so the heat shrink is actually pretty useless on here, but we'll keep it on. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I needed one size bigger. Would have worked for the male end, but for the female end, it's a little too big. So. Alrighty. That's good to go. Let's just make sure it works. And voila. So it's not the same connector, obviously, because this is you know, an OEM manufacturer connector, and it's you know, these are actually threaded holes for a plastic screw to go into, so I need to bring in a 440 screw. So we here at LM use Torx screws, 440 machine pitch, with Torx and a lock nut on the other end. So anyway, that's the repair. Thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Thanks.